We have a ton of brand new LEGO Fortnite sets, as well as the opportunity to redeem a free LEGO exclusive Fortnite skin pack, which I'll show you how to get in this video. Let's battle each of these sets against each other by giving each one a grade out of 100, so that way we can figure out which one of these is worth your hard-earned cash. So I've been playing Fortnite since all the way back almost in the beginning, 2017. So to call me a fan of the game would be a little bit of an understatement. Now, I can't edit a wall to save my life, but I do love the game.
I hate this game.
So let's jump straight in with the Supply Llama, or better known for me as the Loot Llama. This set is 691 total pieces for $39.99, so a very attainable price point. Price per piece comes in at just under 6 cents per piece, which is amazing for a licensed set. No minifigures with this set, and then just a small sticker sheet here on this one. The Loot Llama itself looks absolutely amazing. The designers did an amazing job of replicating the actual Loot Llama down to the small details like his teeth here, the piñata fur, and then his legs that kind of sit at this weird angle. The set colors really pop on this set, but putting on all this piñata fur does get a little bit older in the build process. As far as the play functions, it's exactly what you would expect from a Loot Llama, a bunch of loot. Open this hatch on top, place all the loot inside, push these tabs down, which are holding the loot inside, and voila. Or you can just grab the llama as well and give it a good shake. For the loot, you get this big pot here, a rough ruby, dynamite, a good luck charm, some slap juice, a backpack, and then the grappler, which is definitely one of my favorite for sure. This set looks great and will definitely be a great display piece, as well as also just an amazing value. So here are all the grades that I would give this set in the different categories. This will give the set an overall grade of 71 out of 100, which is pretty good. And if you're enjoying this video so far, do me a favor, smash that like button. It's much appreciated. Next is the Breit Brickhead. Unfortunately, this was a limited time GWP and was not available for sale and is not available on LEGO.com anymore. The set is a pretty typical brickhead, coming in at 151 pieces with a normal brickhead build process. It was free, so I guess pretty good value. It's a fun build with a nice print on the front of her shirt. So overall, I would say it's a cool brickhead and also a very good set for a GWP. So here are the grades I would give this set on each category, which will give this set a full grade of 50 out of 100, which is not great, but it's understandable for a set like this. Now, before we look at the last few sets, let me tell you how to get this Operation Breit starter pack that comes free with the purchase of any one of the 4 standard LEGO Fortnite sets. You're gonna simply scan the QR code on the front of the instructions with your camera. This will route you to the LEGO website or the LEGO Builder app as seen here, and then you can activate the reward, which will give you a code. Once you get the code, you'll have the option to reroute over to the Epic Games website. Here you can log in to your Epic Games account profile, which should be linked to your Fortnite profile. And then once you log in, you can simply paste the code and then voila, all kinds of cool loot. So next is the Battle Bus that everyone has been dying to get their hands on, and rightfully so. This set has 954 pieces for $100 US. That's just a little over 10 cents per piece, which isn't quite as good as the other sets, but you do get the value of 9 exclusive minifigures in the set. You get this sticker sheet, which isn't too bad. Now back over to those 9 exclusive minifigures, which are really amazing. We get this Trespasser Elite minifigure, which looks really good and has a really unique headpiece. Next is the Battalion Brawler, or Jonesy, which is part of the original default skins that came with the game. We also had the Cuddle Team Leader, which is carrying this big pot, has a generic headpiece. She also has an alternate hairpiece in case she just needs to break out of that sweaty bear costume. Then we get the Cube Assassin over here, which is actually a skin I enjoy playing with in the game. This is one of my favorite minifigures out of the lot. We get some really good printing, a nice hood, a printed head, very similar actually to the Trespasser Elite. And then of course they gave us a Breit Bomber minifigure. Really good printing on her as well, but head and hair are pretty generic. My personal favorite one out of the lot has got to be Adventure Peely. The printing and shape of this whole molded headpiece is absolutely epic. He also comes with the grappler, which again is one of my favorite brick built items here. Then we get Raven, another OG skin that came out all the way back in Season 3. Some more great printing on the minifigure, but I also really like the hood piece on Raven. And then we come to the beloved Meowsicles with the incredible abs and fashionable suspenders. Meowsicles is a little bit more plain, but does have a really unique mold for the head instead of just the typical minifigure head. And then lastly, we get Drift, which is another popular Fortnite character. Really cool minifigure with a really unique hood piece over his minifigure head. The printing on his head also looks really great, and then you can swap the hood out for the mohawk hairpiece, which is nice. These are all must-have minifigures in my mind for the Fortnite fan. The battle bus is really amazing too. Looks very true to the actual battle bus in the game, down to the yellow tube on the front, the V-Buck coins on the top here, and then the storm symbol over here on the side. The doors do open on the bus, and then the top also comes off so you can fit all the minifigures inside to get ready for that Battle Royale match. I will say the whole time I was building this set, I was thinking how cool it would be to get a massive UCS battle bus. That would just be incredible. Don't get me wrong though, this was a very fun build and will also display really well in the collection, as well as there's a lot of playability to be had with this set. The minifigures are definitely the biggest draw to this set for me. Definitely while building the bus, as good as it looks, as fun as it was, you definitely got that it was geared more towards the younger audience. And obviously LEGO did label this a 10+ set. So that would make perfect sense. Just keep that in mind when picking this one up. Here are the grades for the different categories on the battle bus, which will put the grade for the battle bus at 82 out of 100, which is still a solid grade for this set. Next is the famous Durrburger, sitting atop the iconic Durrburger restaurant. The Durrburger has 193 pieces for $15, which puts the price per piece at just under 8 cents. No minifigures or stickers with the set, no prints as well. It is strictly just a brick-built Durrburger. Nothing overly special and not much you can do with it, so I would have to say it's my least favorite out of the bunch, but still nice to have in LEGO form with the other sets. Maybe on this one, LEGO should consider just giving us a full Durrburger restaurant to kind of fill it out. Just a thought. So here's the final grade on the Durrburger set. Definitely on the lower end for sure on this one, and that'll put the total grade at 45 out of 100. Now, lastly is Pyke Bone, the only 18+ set out of the lot. This is the set that actually really surprised me. It comes with 1,414 pieces for $100, which is right at 7 cents per piece. Very good for this kind of a set. No minifigures, unfortunately. I would have loved to have seen a Pyke Bone minifigure next to the plaque here. It does come with one sticker, but I have to say the sticker is absolutely epic, and I'm totally good with it. You also get a lot of really nice prints on the set with this print on the paint launcher and then some other prints on the banana skin. LEGO, of course, didn't give us a real gun that does damage from Fortnite, which I didn't expect them to, so they opted for this toned down paint launcher gun, which does look pretty good in LEGO form. The build of Pyke Bone was very fun, building the different sides to him. It was very interesting to see him come together, and apparently people are saying that these are not his intestines down here, but are actually Pyke Bone's brains. I can't confirm or deny on that one. I was also very surprised at the size of the set, towering above the other Fortnite sets at 36 centimeters or 14 inches high, so it's a pretty good size. The banana pickaxe in his right hand was also a really nice touch to the set, but I've got to say the hidden heart that hides inside of Pyke is really epic. All in all, this was the best build and display piece in my opinion of all of the sets. With that being said though, here are the grades that I would give on Pyke Bone, which does give Pyke Bone the Vic Royale out of all these sets and edges out that battle bus by just a couple points. So here are the final grades on the different sets. Overall, I really like all the sets. I would say each one has its own kind of demographic for the LEGO Fortnite fan, and there is a little something for everyone here, which is cool to see. The Supply Llama comes into the consider buying this set category. Breit Bomber is a leave it on the shelf for me unless you just want to have all of the Fortnite sets. Durrburger falls into this category as well for me because there's nothing super special about this set, and if you didn't buy it, you're not really missing out on a ton. The Battle Bus definitely falls into the consider buying this set along with Pyke Bone, which got the Crown Vic, of course, out of all the sets.